guys, and welcome to Atlas Reactor. Right, reason for this is I've been playing Atlas Reactor a long time and it definitely deserves more popularity than it's got. If you enjoy a tactical game that is extremely fun and free, then definitely give it a go. All it's going to cost you is a little bit of download and test it out, see what you think. Now, like I say, I've been playing a long time. I've been playing since Sneak Peek, and I thoroughly enjoyed every second of it. Why just doing the videos now? Well, just coming into season 3, the ranked for season 3 is about to unlock in 2 days, and it has got a few people playing it, but it needs more, and it needs more popularity. For instance, if you go on Twitch, you can always find 2 or 3 streams, but that's about it. And it really does deserve more than that. The devs have done a fantastic job. And the devs are fully supportive of everything the community does. Really, really nice to see. So, these are the freelancers that you've got. As you see, I've got them all unlocked. Just a bonus of being a, early adopter of the game. And what I'm going to do is I'm now going to log over to a second account because I enjoy the game that much that I've got a second account, and I'll be buying stuff on that to support the game. That's how, like I say, that's how much I enjoy it. So I'll be back when I've swapped over. Right, so here we go. Just logged in, and as you can see, this is what I'm met with. When you first start playing the game, you will go through a brief tutorial, which is definitely needed. You definitely need to do it, and then you get this, which is complete, basically 10 matches, and you get a free freelancer token, so you can get your own free character, or lancer as they're called. You also got loot matrices, which you get every so often, and if I open it, you'll see I got a Citadel skin for Garrison, I got emoji, and I got 3 GG boosts, which are for basically using after a match and just saying, yeah, that was a good game, well done, here, have a boost. And what it does is it boosts your experience you get. And he's all the guys that you can get, like I say, but as you see here, I have to buy them. Right, so you can pay $5.99 real money and get the freelancer straight away, or you can spend 50,000 and get it with that, right? Now, as you see down here, I have played a total of 2 matches, and I have 3,250. I need 50,000 to unlock them. So you can see it doesn't take a great deal to be able to unlock any of the characters, or any of the freelancers, should I say. Right, so let's have a look at Lockwood, which is the one that you'll go through the tutorial with. I won't say he's basic, but he's easy to use at a basic level. Once you get a lot better with him and you can use his abilities, he's really, really good. He's really good. Right, so for each freelancer you've got a bio. It's a little bit of background on the character. You can see which trust they are. Heliocop. Then you've got all the skins. The skins are fantastic. On some of them I don't like, I've got to admit. And a pirate.
No problem.
Then you've got ability mods. So these are all his abilities. You get a nice little tutorial video that shows you what the abilities do. Then you've got mods that add on to the abilities to either increase the damage, increase the energy gain, let you do extra things with the ability. So, for instance, if I take Trick Shot, which is his like basic attack, as you see, he bounces it off walls. Right, so if I look at this, again, 2 extra damage per bounce. So instead of doing 32 damage, if I bounce it 2 times, I'll do 36 damage. Backup plan reduced by 1 when Trick Shot hits a target. So backup plan is his dash to get him basically out of dodge. So it'll reduce the cooldown of that. As you can see, it's a long cooldown, 7 turns. Then Pinball adds an extra bounce, so instead of bouncing twice, you can bounce it 3 times. And then you've got Pierce the first, or Impaling Shots. Pierce the first target hit, deals 14 direct damage to the second. So that's basically what they do. Then you have catalysts. What catalysts do is basically they are just little buffs. So you've got gain might for 1 turn, which increases your damage, reduce cooldowns by 1, heal you for 30 health over 3 turns, allows full movement, gain energize for the turn, which basically increases the energy gain from abilities. Then you've got your dash abilities. So you can shift up to 4 spaces where, so on and so on, and then your blast abilities. Yeah. So the way it goes, and you'll see this in the tutorial, you've got your prep phase, your dash phase, and your blast phase. Prep phase is where you use your boosts and all that sort of stuff. Your dash phase is where you use things like teleport and his backup plan, where he dashes away. And then the blast phase is where all the damage is done. And then after the blast phase, you've got the movement phase, where everybody will move. I'll show you that when you get in game. And then you've got taunts that you can use in game.
They'll never know what hit them. Prepare to be impressed.
Yeah, so there we go. So that is the very, very basics. You can practice, you can go versus bots, you can PvP, ranked, which opens up on the 23rd. And then you've got all your custom stuff here, like all your banners and emojis and overcons and all that sort of stuff. So you've got emblems, banners, titles, ribbons, and this is what I own. So yeah, obviously you've seen that we get the loot matrix. You've got all sorts of different loot matrices, and if I go into here, as you can see, you've got these, which are Warforged loot matrices, and then you've got the standard ones. Now, you do not have to pay or use any real life money on this game at all. It's just, you don't have to. You can unlock everything, all the freelancers, with just playing. And I can promise you, once you play the game, you'll be hooked, because it's extremely, extremely fun. So as you see, I've got limited full-time access. That's fine. That's fine. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a game now, and I'll show you exactly what goes down in a game. Right. So queuing up for the game. It shouldn't take too long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a code in the description below, and basically that'll give you all the freelancers for a week, so you can test them all out, see which ones you like, which ones you don't like, and then you can use that to pick which ones you want to actually unlock. If you're not as afraid to spend real life money on games, then go ahead and purchase your favourites. It will support the developers, it will support the game, it will increase the amount of stuff that we get for the game. All I'm just saying is, if you don't want to spend money, then it's the option's there to play for free. So yeah, I'll drop that code below. Like I say, it'll give you the freelancers for a week. All you do is you go into the launcher, and there's a tab for basically redeeming a code. You just put it in there and away you go. So I'll show you while we're waiting how I've got this guy set up. This is Lockwood. Like I said before, this is what you'll use when you first start the tutorial. That's why I've chose him. So I've gone for basically an energy based build, and what you do is you build up 100 energy, and then you can use your ultimate. So his ultimate's run and gun. So basically trick shot, gain 2 additional damage per bounce, light him up, gain 3 additional energy per enemy hit, reduces cooldown by 2 turns. So that's a big spray. As you see in there. Trapwire, gain 3 additional energy per, there we go, trapwire. If nobody trips trapwire, cooldown is reset. Then I've got kinetic dash, gain 1 energy for each square moved, and then burst of speed for my ultimate, and you'll see all these better in game. Another thing is, you don't have to, but there's an auto join Discord here, and if you click that, basically you will auto join the Discord channel and with the people in your match. It just helps with communication and stuff like that. Since this game is very, very quick, right? I mean, it's short turn times, so typing to pass on what you're going to do is
5,
not really
4, 3,
really any
2,
good.
1.
All thing is, this is not a turn-based game. Everything happens at the same time. It's broken down down into phases, right? And all the different moves happen at different times to make it easier to follow. But everything happens together. So the prep phase, all together. Then the blast phase is all together.
Your team is ready.
You'll see.
Guns ready.
So I'm going to go in and I'm going to pick up this red buff, which is a might buff, which will increase my damage. And it'll increase the damage for 1 turn.
Oh, that feels good.
Right. I have a feeling they're going to be there. So as you see, I've basically selected where I want to attack. I'm using light 'em up, and then I'm going to move back into this, which is basically what you'd recognise as a bush in a MOBA. Basically makes you invisible. So as you see, I've got 38 energy. As you see, everything's happening one after the other. That's just so it's easy to follow, but really everything's happening at the same time. Right, so we're going to go for a little bounce here. And then we're going to move behind cover. The cover basically reduces the damage you take from direct attacks.
Take a walk on the water side.
So if I take an attack from the front here, while I'm stood here, so if I take a shot from here, it'll reduce the damage.
Waste away. Engaging failsafe.
First strike.
As you see, he took reduced damage. He didn't there because that wasn't a direct attack, that was basically dropping down on top of him. Right, now as you see here, I can't actually hit anybody with my main attack. I can with hit. Oh, I can bounce off there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bounce attack off him, which will do 42 damage because he's not in cover. He's not in this cover here. Really, he should have moved there. He would have took less damage.
Didn't even feel it. No. Shoot the devil. None will stand in my way.
Where he's taking a lot of damage.
I can't be stopped.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for these three here. I'm going to give myself might. And I'm going to move to here. So I'm going to move from there. They'll know that I'm in that location because they've seen me go in.
It is darkest just before the dawn. This pains me, but not more than it pains you.
And there we go. I've got 100 energy. I've now got my ultimate.
Go smack!
Double the explosions! So do you.
Right, I'm expecting these to actually dodge out of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dash an idea.
Need a boost here.
So they know I'm in here, or they think I'm in here. There we go.
Watch for the bounce.
I'm not.
I always get my target.
That was a taunt.
Excuse my absence.
Right. So I have a feeling he's going to move there. And we're going to come into this cover here. Even though I've got my ultimate, I'm not going to burn it just yet. There's no point.
job. The world will be cleansed of you. Ah. Things are about to get messy.
I've got eels to spare.
Right, now I'm going to use my ultimate.
Payday.
So if these don't move, he can move, he can move.
Hey,
But we'll see.
Scurry from the light, vermin.
Don't blink or you'll miss it.
There we go. So I've done some nice damage to them,
Sorry,
and
excuse for this.
I'm relatively safe.
May your soft form push you forward.
The war starts here.
There's one death. Now, he's still got his flash, which he's going to use. So I can see if I can predict that.
No problem.
Your bubble's about to burst.
Change the plan.
No, I didn't predict it. He moved there. I thought he might have moved behind there. Never mind.
Right here.
Okay, he's just used his ultimate. Nice prediction. Right, so I've got no target. Nope, no target. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up that, and I'm going to come back here, back into this area here, and then I'll use Echo Boost next turn, which should basically increase the energized by another
This
turn.
one's my
And that's what this is. This is an
unconsciousness.
energized buff,
I make these rounds
which will give me extra energy for using abilities.
I'm gonna burn your ambitions right into the ground.
Nice, there's another kill. And it's the first up to 5 or up to 20 turns. So I'm going to use the Echo Boost now. And I'm going to run up to this area here so I can get a shot on him next turn.
Whatever it takes.
Like Tyrion's hammer.
Ha! They think they can hide from me.
Right, there we go. Right, no point in using that. That'll have to do. Right, so basically what I've done there is I've moved into the location here, and then I've moved here.
I'd like to see you buggers dodge this
So you can
one.
basically plot a route.
Today, you're a hero.
Such magnanimity.
Okay,
This
he
oughta
jumped
do
out.
the trick.
Never mind.
My war's just
Tab
started.
brings up the board. You can see how much damage, healing and all that you've done, how much damage you've received. Right, so I've got to choice it. Let's go for the might buff. I'm going to get the energy from hitting these two,
Mortal lives are mine to move.
There we go, 57 energy.
Why such
Added
aggression?
a little kick.
Bravo maneuver, go!
Come and get us.
Scaling up for success.
That's his ultimate. Right, so I can go for a straight shot, or I can go for a 3 bounce. I'm going to stay where I am for the mic buff. I might take a bit of damage.
Troubles are
That's fine.
bubbling.
Whatever eggs I can get.
Also, if you press down Alt, you can see what abilities people have got, and Tab, you can see what everybody's got on the Tab screen. So he moved, so he's not going to get hit.
Gotta rearrange your face.
There's a taunt.
Face the flame of my true power.
Ouch. Is violence necessary?
Ooh, gonna get addicted to this.
Right, so I'm in a prime location here to get damaged. Now I've got my blink, which I can use, or I've got my dash. And since I want energy, we use the dash.
Safety's off.
Our vision is true.
Don't worry about doing damage every single turn, it's not needed. Sometimes
If I must question them so
not doing damage and getting out of the way is
Gonna
just
have
as
us
good.
a proper brawl.
The whites of their eyes. Your life privilege has been revoked.
Right, he needs to get out of there. He's dead. So that's 3-2.
utilizing catalyst.
5 turns left.
Now, am I getting him as well? I am. And then we're going to move into a location where I can possibly get off my ultimate. Because that should give me my ultimate.
Enter the oasis.
Your world
So he's just
is
healed me.
pain.
Nice.
I'll feel that one tomorrow. Hold still, you tosser. Good thing they didn't aim for my head.
Core
4
reignite.
turns remaining.
And that should kill him.
Too easy.
So if I hold down Alt, you can see what
Nosh
everybody's
on
got.
some shrapnel, mate.
There we go.
Bollocks.
Eat less.
Bouncing.
Bombs!
Vaporize.
Now if I have a look at his
3
abilities,
turns remaining.
he's got a heal, he's got nothing else. So there's no way for him to get out of here. So I'm going to do 34 damage there. .36 damage there. He's dead.
Truth shines upon us.
I've killed them on my own. I don't need the others to actually do anything.
I'll give you one shot.
Bring focus to my another nameless node.
And there we go. That's game. Right. So that is Atlas Reactor in a nutshell.
Party back at my place.
So as you see here, we've got GG boosts. I can use GG boosts to boost up how much experience we get. 160%. Yeah. So as you can see, at 4 matches I unlock daily missions, which gives you more of the currency for completing them. I'll get a rare loot matrix at 6. I'll get more flux. At 8 I'll get 5,000 flux, and then at 10 I get my free character. After every match you get a breakdown, so you'll see what missions you've completed, what rewards they are, and then you will also get this, which basically, excuse me, tells you a breakdown of everything. So how many takedowns, how many deaths, how many badge points, energy gain, kill participation, damage efficiency, boosted. You can see what it gives you. So it's really, really nice to see. Down here you can see the matches I've played, your freelancer level, and then also you've got an account level. So yeah, guys, like I say, in the description there's a code. I'll also put a link to the Steam Atlas Reactor, and I'll put a link to the Atlas Reactor homepage. So if you don't want to go through Steam, you can go through the actual Atlas Reactor. Download the game, give it a go. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It's fantastic fun. The community's fantastic. There's no toxicness about anybody. Everybody's willing to help everybody, which is what I really like. The devs are really, really supportive of the community and really supportive of basically people passing on ideas and stuff like that. As you can see here, is an overview of everything you've got, all the breakdowns and your stats and achievements and matches. And yes, there's a replay feature, so you can go back and you can watch the match I've just done. Yeah. And then you can change things like this, and you know, you can customize your banner, backgrounds. I think I've just unlocked a background as well. Yeah, there we go. Titles. Mutator cure. There we go. I haven't got no ribbons. So yeah, like I said, download the game, guys, on the launcher. Click redeem code. Stick in that code, and that'll give you basically this, all the freelancers for a week. And I hope to see you in Atlas Reactor, guys. Until then, peace.